Okay, YouTube, this is going to be a review slash comparison of two outdoor propane burners that I have. One of which is an old cast iron banjo cooker made by King Kooker, a 101 PK, probably not made. I've had it for, not made anymore, I've had it for some 20 odd years, maybe more. Originally bought to make blackened fish outside so I wouldn't smoke up the house. The new one I got, which is a Blichmann Hellfire propane burner. I'm going to try and in the future make some fried turkey with it outside. That's what the two big pots are for. The Hellfire is supposed to put out between 80,000 and 140,000 BTUs. The older King Kooker that I have here, I'm not sure how much that puts out. The Hellfire is a beast. It weighs over 25 pounds. It's about 11 1/4 inches in diameter, and the legs stick out about 17 1/4 square. So we can accommodate fairly large pots. This is meant for brewing beer, and I believe it can support some 175 pounds. The two pots I have are one Vollrath aluminum 8 gallon 32 quart pot, and you can see it just manages to sit on top of the burner given the size of the pot. So I've got another one here too. These, by the way, come with a basket you can use to fry things in or do your crab or crawfish boils. And the handle I got is a stainless steel manhole cover lifter off of Amazon, which I'm going to use with that rather than buying a separate turkey holding device. This is a 10-gallon Vollrath aluminum pot, and it fits better on here, covering the burner pretty well. And I've got these uprights all the way in, so you can see this thing's meant to accommodate much larger diameter pots. So we'll try and fire this thing up. I did do one modification here, which you're not supposed to do. I replaced the regulator with a 5 psi stainless steel clad hose unit from Amazon instead of the 10 psi unclad hose they have. They tell you not to change the regulator, but I did go down in pressure rather than up, so I think it's probably okay. I've had trouble with the regular hoses going bad. As you can see, the one in the background there, it's gotten quite brittle from sitting outside attached to a small barbecue grill, and eventually that will just crack apart and leak. So if I can get this stupid thing to light. So even with a regulator of 5 psig, it gives you quite a nice range of flames, and you can crank it way up and it won't separate the flames too much from the burner itself, as opposed to the 10 psig that they give you with the unit. You can really blast the flame right off of the holes. It's a quiet unit, and I'm sure it puts out every bit of the BTUs that they describe, given the size of that cast iron burner. The rest of the unit, apart from the burner, appears to be high quality stainless steel. So we'll just compare it quickly with the King Kooker here. That didn't light. That's pretty much wide open with the King Kooker 101 PK. Probably not putting out as much as the Hellfire does, even way down, I suppose, but hard to say without measuring the actual consumption of gas what the BTU output is. So there you have it. They advise you against using these with hot oil. I'm sure that's a liability they're concerned with. There are plenty of other products on the market people use to fry turkeys with. The thing I like about the Hellfire is it does put out a heck of a lot of heat. The difficulties I've seen before are either it being extremely cold outside here in the Northeast, or even worse, having cold coupled with high winds. You'll have a difficulty keeping the oil up to temperature. So the Hellfire seems to have pretty good wind resistance too, though all of them are going to suffer to some extent unless you have some kind of wind guard built around it, which really is probably more dangerous than it's worth. I'm pretty happy with the Hellfire. It was about 150 bucks, and the replacement hose and regulator I got off of Amazon for around $14. I can't remember what I paid for the King Kooker. It probably was, $30 or something at Costco or BJ's or one of those places. Thanks for watching.